Hi, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming by. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey there, Camden. You're an artist. You're asking people to rate your art. It's on your most recent shorts. Okay. I'll stop by and look at it. Oh, it's just it's water. When you paint with acrylics, um, the best way to get um just to kind of just like a little skim coat on there is you spray it with water and it helps the acrylic spread. It's just a thin layer of paint, like a base paint. So the way that I really like to paint is it's in layers. It's called glazing. Um, when you paint with oils, it's a lot longer of a process because you have to wait for the oil paint to dry. But with acrylics, it's much easier because the paint dries really fast. But on the first coat, if I want to make something darker or lighter, because acrylics dry fast, you can use what's called a retarder. And that basically doesn't allow, well, it slows down the drying process of the acrylics. But this right here, this color that I chose is a cerulean blue, and that's my favorite color. Very relaxing. I remember I first heard of cerulean blue in a box of crayons, and I think I was like in kindergarten, and ever since then, that was my favorite color. Let's see, what is this? Let's take that off. Hi, Vanessa. Oh, Rain. It's Rain. Hey, Rain. How you doing? Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. So, do y'all have a favorite color? Let me find out. It's purple. You trying to figure it out? What are you trying to figure out? The painting? I like your paintings. It tells me a lot. I remember when I was going to school for taking my painting classes, they taught us, like, I guess it's like the grammar or like the words that you use in painting. Like, whenever you critique a painting, and I remember when we were doing the exercises of just you know, painting whatever we wanted to, just getting used to like the brushes and her flow. She said that my paintings were they had hard lines, and I saw that in your paintings. Like, you had very hard lines with the paintbrush, which what that means is that it's just a raw expression of emotion. That's how you're choosing to express yourself. Yeah, but I'm almost done. I think, to be honest, the only thing that was done for me getting my degree in art is my math class. I was like, that's how you know how they say you're right-sided or left-sided on your brain. I was like, I'm definitely the art side because I can't get math for shizzle. ¿Me ayudas? Okay, you're good at math? I'm bad at math, God. I couldn't get past remedial math. The last one though, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can do a little bit of algebra, but we'll see. I think that's the only one that was holding me back from finishing all my other classes, but I took all the art classes that I needed to take. And there we go. This looks better. So now I'm gonna be a Bob Ross. No, I'm just kidding, no. But I definitely need a little bit of white in there. Just a little bit. Okay. And one thing that I learned in school is when you have your brush that you're using, if you have a big canvas, you use a bigger brush. If you have a smaller canvas, you use a little brush, like a little brush right here. And I have bigger brushes too, but I don't want to make a mess. No, I think it's not traumas. I don't think it's traumas, but it's definitely, I could tell it's your beliefs. For sure, you're expressing what you believe in, what you connect with. Is that what you're taking right now? The multivariable? I can. My stepson though, he's really smart. Oh my god, he's like in the National Honor Society, and he's a junior. And I think next year he's gonna be doing calculus. I'm like, oh dude, I don't even know how to do it. He's taking physics right now. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's hard. Like I really struggled to get a 91. I'm like, man, like you're smart. Where's Rain at? Where's she at? Anybody else? From Yalari's. Oh, and by the way, Yalari's on here. She also has a YouTube channel. And if you could subscribe to her channel, I'd appreciate it. She's awesome. She's gonna help you with your childhood traumas. Okay. I'll take this one. Let's do some white. Yeah, that's nice. Let me see. I don't like this light. There we go. Like that warm light. Your first math class, you gotta be. Sheesh, watch out. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for me, sharing my personal experiences, I feel like ever since my mom passed away, like my memory just like it's never been the same. And it sucked too. Like I feel like I was just, I felt my mom leave. I was like speeding. So I live in San Antonio at the time, and my mom, she lives in El Paso. It's about like an 8-hour drive from here. And my sister called me and told me she was in the hospital and like not to freak out. And when I was maybe about an hour away, she called me to tell me that they had to bring her back. And like she wanted to prepare me to make sure I wasn't all panicking when I saw her. And when she told me that, like I felt her leave. Like I knew that it's like her way of saying goodbye. But yeah, ever since then, I've had a hard time. Remembering things. But I remember art. I guess it's selective, right? Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I will say that after experiencing that, I don't think that there's anything that ever made me cry more than the day that I lost my mom. I don't think I've ever cried hard like that. Like everything else, I'm like, well, whatever. But that was the one thing that definitely I felt it. The guilt, the regret, I wish I could have done more. I wish I was there for you more. I wish we would have hung out more. But what are we gonna do? It is what it is. All right, now we gotta fix the top because it's looking a little patchy. Oh, I don't think I have that yet. I think I have to get to like 500 subs. But yeah, YouTube is, I think, to be honest, now that I started first with YouTube and then I went over to TikTok, and I think that it's a lot more difficult with YouTube, like to go up to the tiers, because first it's like you get to the 500 subs, and then you have to have a certain amount of like watch hours so you can have like, you know, super chats or whatever. So you gotta focus on trying to make long form content. Need some. Is that glazing? Give me some glaze. Okay, so this is another one I like to use too. It's a gloss glazing liquid. It's not a retarder, so it's not gonna stop it from drying. But I do like it because it gives it a little, almost like you can compare it to an oil painting. It gives it that little gloss. But yeah, but you gotta make like long form content to get those watch hours and the watch time. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a learning lesson. But I'm almost there. It's just I focus more on the garden channel, and I think that's why I have so many subscribers. But I have the views, right? I definitely have the views, but I don't have the watch hours, and so I gotta focus on making long form content on that garden channel that I have. But if you do, when you do that podcast, Hilary, I really do think that, especially with you and La Prima, it's gonna be fun. I'll definitely watch it for sure. Oh, yeah, I know, mija, no, hombre, I see you with your patches. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's rough. My wife does hair. She's a hairstylist, and her elbow was hurting the other day, and I remember seeing you like rub your elbow with the little roller, and I was telling her, I was like, you know what? Like, I've seen her do that. I was like, I think you might have like carpal tunnel or something. But just that repetitive motion, it's rough. Cubital syndrome? ¿Qué es eso? I never heard of that. That was like carpal. But that's nuts because I seen like both your wrists and I'm like, I don't know. Like, y luego flipping those cards, no hombre. So right now I'm just blending. I'm blending, making sure that all those lines are all blended in. So that it doesn't look patchy. Nobody likes patchy. Okay. Alright, let's lift it up. Oh, that sucks, girl. Oh my gosh. Qué feo. Oof. I've gone to, so I was in a car accident, I don't know, like, a lot of years ago. And, I had, nerve damage on my neck. And, they had to burn a couple of nerves on my neck. Pero it's hard. Like, especially when I gotta do stuff. Like, but he said that my nerves would grow like over time. And they definitely did grow back, but I don't have that same neck pain I used to have, for sure. But it was rough. Okay, let's do this. So when it starts getting patchy and it doesn't want to blend in, come in with your spray. And then, mira qué bonito. Yeah, there we go, nice and smooth. It's the power of acrylics. Alright, let me see if I can move this light. There we go. Acá le falta. Oh, Yalari, that's my wife. Rube Dog, Yalari. Yalari's been my personal life coach. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sí, bonito. There we go. Okay. And one more tip, since I know that you like to paint, Larry. My painting instructor told me that when you paint, you always start from light to dark. Because once you go dark, it's so hard to come back to the light. All right. Let me get... I need a brush. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm glad that you like the colors. Your favorite color? Which one is the all three or just the? Oh, that's your sister. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Let me see. Where did I leave that color? Man. So here in San Antonio, we have what's called mountain cedar. And I've never had allergies in my life until I moved here. And this year it got me really bad. Like, I'm coughing, sneezing, testing my bladder. You know how it is when you get older. Oh, the blues. Oh, very nice. Yes, I love me a blue. Okay. Let's blend that in. Let's do some. Let's see, where are my purple? Violets. Let's see, what are you? Magenta. A ver cómo se mira. You get nervous when you have a blank canvas? Yeah, I get it. But I feel like my personal thoughts that, at least in my experience, like when you put pressure on yourself to paint, like it has to be a certain way, or it has to be perfect. So I can understand, but I think that if you follow certain rules, I mean, yes, you have to follow certain rules, like certain colors go with each other. There's something you use, something you don't use. But once you have that down, like if you have a color wheel, just look at it, see which, you know, colors are complementary, or, and it helps bring like balance, like to your painting. But when you're just painting because you want to paint, because like, hey, like, you know what, I'm just gonna paint my feelings out, just paint your feelings out, like get it out. Like if you're feeling anxious and you're feeling sad, like put on some calm music, you know, use some colors that you find are soothing, and just throw them on there. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't go. But that's why it's nice to paint with acrylics, because they dry. And if you don't like it, you can wipe it off. Ooh. Does your sister paint too? Like, is she a painter? Is she an artista? I'll be honest, that was not my favorite subject. But it helped me with learning how to paint like portraits, like proportions, for sure. So once I took that drawing class, because I first started with painting, and my art professor, I remember she's like, "You're really good. Like, you should take a drawing class so you can learn how to work on your proportions." And I definitely did. I would say it helped, for sure. Y sí me gusta. Pero el azul. Let's see. What other blues do I have? Let's try some of this. If y'all hear my chickens, I bring them in at night because it's cold. So they're back there picking at each other. No, quiero más azul. Más. I better wash this shirt when I'm done. What kind of blue do I want to take? What do we have here? Prussian blue? No. No. Which marine blue it is? Este me gusta. Ay, sí, está bonito este. Okay, it's already dry. Ay, qué bonito. Oh, dang. That's pretty bright. Namaste. Namaste. Oh, I don't know. I've been zoned out. Oh, my ADHD. I forgot I was doing a live for a second. Right, let's make this whole pot. Oh, make it nice and happy. Let's see. What do we have here? I like that pink. Where'd it go? Put colors back where you found them, or you're gonna lose them. I like this pink. It's called fluorescent pink. Wait. Maybe you can see it. Very nice. Oh, hey, girl. How are you doing? Thank you for coming by and saying hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all's support. You have no idea how much it means. You guys are my little family. Besides the other family I have at home. Oh, very nice. Oh, it's just the water to help it blend. Yeah. Nomás es agüita. No es bendita. But it's just some water to help it blend. Otherwise, it pulls the paint off. And then it exposes the canvas. Since I'm doing thin pairs of paint. See, right there, it starts pulling the paint off. So that's why you gotta make sure that there's water. It's like a medium, like with oil paints, you use you can use like linseed oil. They have another one. They have different kinds of oils that you can use, but the linseed oil helps it be like consistency be like more smoother. play with the blues. Play with these blues. Let's make it blend nicely. Alright, this one. Some of those turquoises in there. That's so nice. I have no plan for the painting other to make sure that I stick to colors that go together. It's just painting because I have to paint. No, I don't have to paint, but I want to paint because, I mean, what I go to school for. And it's therapeutic, y'all, okay? It's therapeutic. Just paint whatever you want to paint. There's no rules. Oh, I don't know. I'll be honest. This is my second time doing a live on YouTube for this channel. Normally I put my chickens on and they put the show on. But for painting, kind of always kept it to myself. Other than, you know, being able to edit or speed it up, the whole process can take some time sometimes to paint. But right now it's just, I've been feeling kind of stressed, kind of sad, and I just want to get it out. And I feel like these colors definitely, yeah, it's like, you know, you go through ups, you go through downs, you go through love, you go through anger, you go through disappointments, and sometimes there's no other way than to get it out. Let it out. Let it be free. I was about to double dip, and we don't double dip here. Well, thank you, Clara. I hope so. I hope people enjoy watching this and just hanging out, paint their feelings away. Not gonna lie, I like these colors. Let me see if I can get a little bit something. Oh, that's nice. Yes, you should. Get it. A lot of people are into that. Earlier when we were talking on Discord about the cleansing baths and so forth. There's this lady that I follow on YouTube, and her name's what is her name? Jessica Esoterica. That's her name. And I watched an interview that they did of her on YouTube. And yeah, it's in Spanish, but if you don't speak Spanish, you can. They have like captions where you can, it auto translate for you in English, so you can kind of keep up with it. But it talks about her story. Like, I think she's already in her 60s. But basically, I think she's like, I don't know if she's like psychic, or I know for sure she uses tarot cards, but sometimes she doesn't need it. And like, she talked, the interview that I watched, they asked her basically, like, tell us your life story. And like, she's like been through so many things. And the one thing that, and I was actually showing my wife, because I was watching one earlier, and I was showing my wife like her story, of telling her about it. But basically, her parents hated her because, like, she was trans. But she says she's not trans. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, like... She just, like, it's like two people in one body, right? I guess you can... that's how she explains herself. And, her parent... Like, her dad tried to kill her. So, her grandma was, like, a curandera. And, she left, she jumped on a truck with a truck driver. She left when she was 10 years old, and she got caught, like, she tried to cross to the United States. So she's from Mexico. She crossed to the United States, and she got caught by Border Patrol. She ended up working at a lady of the night bar, if I could say that. And she was treated really badly her whole life until, like, well, now she's not. Now she's doing okay. But her life story is like it touched me. And then, like, she takes calls over the phone. She had, like, her own, like, radio station, like, her segment, where people would call and ask her questions. And the one thing that I did like about her is that she always told the truth. And then people try to, like, BS her, and she would, like, call them out. Well, anyway, but she talked. There's other interviews that I've seen, like, from her on her channel, and she talks about how you should protect yourself, or things that you can do to protect your home, things like that. And she's really interesting. Or her name's Jessica Esoterica. But, like, I mean, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, and how, like, they lied. I don't know, I think what's crazy is, like, they lied to her, and how she could tell, like, that they're lying. Like, she picks up on it. Like, how do you see it? How do you see it? Yeah, she lived a hard life, and, like, I've been on her lives, and she's live on YouTube. The whole point I'm telling you the story is that I've seen her live here on YouTube, and she does that. She does, like, tarot card readings for people, but she doesn't just do it for, like, anybody. Like, some people she'll be like, no. I'm like, wow, like, she don't care. But she has a lot of followers, and it's just the way she talks to people. Like, she's hard, but she speaks with the truth. Because, like, some people just lie to themselves, and, like, don't lie to yourself. Like, be true to yourself. And I think that's what I like. I like the truth. And if you don't like the truth, well, then, I don't know. I don't know. Like it's better to be in the truth than to lie to yourself, and you're just gonna be stuck in the same situation. All right, let's blend. Let's blend. But yeah, girl, I mean, go do your lives on YouTube. You can connect with a lot of people, and like I have friends too that they decided to get on the YouTube bandwagon and just try to get it. I don't know, a lot of people look for guidance sometimes, and sometimes just even being heard like helps them. So oh, the Jessica Terica. Oh my gosh, she lived like I hope that one day I could meet her like in person, like just to give her a hug, you know, and like let me take you out to lunch. Like it was such a hard life that she lived. Like just there was a lot of hatred towards her for, you know, being the way that she was, and in Mexico it's different now, but back then it was more close-minded. And but she overcame it, and instead of sitting there and being like bitter about the things that she went to, like it made her stronger. And she even says that she thanks God for having the parents that she did and the way they treated her, because it made her strong, because she needed to be strong from like all the discrimination and hatred and things that have happened to her in her life. I don't know, I look up to her. It's hard, you know. Back then things weren't as open or easy as they are now. And even now, like there's still, like, I can tell, I've experienced it myself, like especially at work. But I don't know, you know, maybe I'm just meant to do this and hang out with people and talk. But I appreciate y'all being in here. I feel like I need an orange in here, but I don't want to be too poppy. Let's see. What's some of that purple down there? Let's get some purples. Some violets. Yeah. Okay. Get some. This one? Yeah. Is that you, Gorda? Yep. Okay.
Just getting a little snack.
Okay. Not gonna lie, but I kind of like that. I like it. Alright, let's see. Who's making that sound? Is it the chickens? If you guys are still watching, y'all are awesome. Cause like I probably would have been bored. Ay, qué bonito. Ujú. What comment? I didn't see anything. What happened? Zentangles. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. What are Zentangles? I don't know what is that. Never heard of it. And you should paint anyways. Even if it's like watercolors or like, you know what I find, what I really want to do, and I haven't done it in a long time, and maybe it's like a lazy way, but like just paint a coloring book, like maybe with some acrylic markers or something. Like that's what I really want to do. Get in it. Brush. Let's see if this works. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you mean. That's therapeutic too. Smooth this out real quick. Dunzos. I like it. Now I'm just gonna sign it. Alright. There we go. Now I gotta paint the edges. It's not done. It's not done till you finish painting the edges. Let's see. All right. And she is donezo's. Aw, thank you, Claire. You're so sweet. Yes, you need to paint. Everybody needs to paint. It's good for you. Alright, I gotta let this dry. Okay. Oh yeah, she's done. She's a donezo's. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me, and I'm so glad that I met you guys and that we get to laugh together with Laurie, and I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna call it a night. I need to get some sleep, and I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you all have a good rest of your night, and thank you for watching.